former Czechoslovakia in the heart of Europe. There were two states in it. Czech Republic became independent in 1993 and Prague was the capital. Prague was a part of Bohemia in the period of Holy Roman Empire. The city was founded in the 5th century on the bank of river Vltava. Prague had to see many faces during its long journey. It was occupied by Nazis from 1938 till the end of Second World War. Then Soviet communism appeared as a big brother. Most of the aged people in the Czech can speak Russian because it was compulsory to learn in their schools. Today's city, it is very well connected with the world. It also has an attractive and modern public transportation system, which connects all the parts of the city. Or these old cars? Prague is the city of classic old cars. It is common to see a lot of well-maintained cars from the Jurassic world. They usually offer hourly city tours. A royal city should have some royal transports too. Two in one? Confusing but charming. River cruises are also available, sometimes with cars. Walking or taking a scooter could be the best way to see this amazing city. The city was always well protected. Though the Roman army do not charge nowadays. But it is really thrilling to imagine those days in front of this powder tower. This brick gate with the huge wall also showcases the ancient security system of the city. An amazing view of the city will appear from the top of the wall. This was the checkpoint to get on the famous Charles Bridge. Construction work of this bridge started in 1357 and completed in the early 15th century. 30 mostly Baroque statues and statuaries situated on the balustrade forms. Most sculptures were erected between 1683 and 1714. Some are shiny because people always touch them for the fortune. Various forms of art are common on the bridge. This grandpa's band can gather many like the Yanks. The city was the center of art, history, and economy of the Central Europe. The National Museum houses nearly 14 million items from the areas of natural history, arts, music, and librarianship. It was founded in 1818 and the main building was renovated in 2011 to 2019. All the historical buildings will remain. Prague was the architectural capital of Central Europe. Beside the olds, some of the new establishments are also iconic, like this dancing building. Food is everywhere. Breakfast with a coffee in this type of restaurants near Center Bus Station, or a bakery full with delicious traditional food. There are a lot of floating restaurants with bars on the riverbank. Countryside and traditional recipes are available in this old local market. food and drinks with this amazing city view on the top of the brick wall. Colorful street food on the riverbank can attract any food lover. And dinner in the old town square in any traditional Czech restaurant. It is amazing to be a member of a group led by a tour guide wearing a traditional Czech costume. One of the main attractions is the Prague Castle. Need to go up on the hill and face a real security check. After a long walk on a sunny day, you can make yourself cool with an ice cream with a beautiful smile. Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world. It was built in the 9th century. It is the official office of the President of the Czech Republic. The castle was a seat of power for kings of Bohemia, Holy Roman emperors, and President of Czechoslovakia. Need to collect a ticket to visit the church attached to the castle and other historical buildings in the complex. Construction of the Gothic cathedral was started in 1344. The first master builder was a Frenchman, Matthias of Arras. Matthias designed the overall layout of the building as basically an import of French Gothic. After Matthias' death in 1352, 23-year-old Peter Parler assumed control of the cathedral workshop as a master builder. Initially, Parler only worked on the plan left by his predecessor. Once he finished all that Matthias left unfinished, he continued according to his own ideas. After Peter Parler's death in 1399, his sons Wenzel Parler and particularly Johannes Parler continued his work. The entire building process came to a halt with the beginning of Hussite War in the first half of 15th century. As if this was not enough, a great fire in 1541 heavily damaged the cathedral. Unicorn by Salvador Dali takes place on the bank of Vltava. Every work is fancy, even a lamppost. The Old Town Square. Where the famous astronomical clock is situated in front of the old town hall. The clock was first installed in 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world, and the oldest clock is still in operation. The astronomical dial representing the position of the sun and moon in the sky and displaying various astronomical details. The Walk of Apostles, an hourly show of moving apostle figures and other sculptures. Prague is the city of art. All forms all over the city.
Planetary flew, and does not dragon do.
Beautiful animals also welcome the tourists. Sometimes in nature, and unfortunately sometimes in captivity. Thousands of souvenir shops full with creativity.